One thing that came out of that is too is that palliative care is very much a multidisciplinary field. There's a lot of different aspects to the nature of work that you do. Walk us through maybe some of those primary or various team members. What are the team members that make up an ideal unit or palliative care team?
So, I mean, you've got the doctors. So you've got the palliative care doctors, specialists, and medical registrars. And we also in the community, we work very closely with the general practitioners who have known the patients for a long time. We really see them in a consultative fashion. And in the hospitals, usually the referrals come from, medical oncologists or renal physicians. So you've got different sorts of doctors. You've also got the palliative care nurses who come and assess you on a regular basis, call the doctors in if needed. And there are many different types of nurses. You've got nurses who specialize in wound care or stoma care, the primary nurses, and they work in the community, they visit regularly, and they call in whoever needs to be called in. We've got physiotherapists and occupational therapists. So I guess the thing that is important is, you still have to remain as functional as you can, to exercise as much as your body will allow you to. That actually helps with, lethargy, to do more than less. And you may need equipment around the house to accommodate for, reduced mobility. They look around the house, they see if any modifications need to take place, or if you need any equipment to help with transferring or mobilizing. We've got social workers, and they're able to help on matters financial, practical, and emotional. I guess it's the best way of summing it up, and linking you to other services who can help. For instance, if you have young children, or if your elderly relative needs help at home, they can link you in with those other services in the community. We've got a pastoral care worker. And so sometimes, you call this person the chaplain, but really it's not about a particular religion. It's just about spirituality and how you see it and what your beliefs are, what your value system is, and do you have support in the way of a church or, a religious group. And also I will have to throw in the pharmacists, because I call them so much. Just with the medications that we use in palliative care, access to the medications, conversion of drugs. So I will have to throw in the pharmacists. And, there are many other workers, speech therapists, dietitians, Aboriginal healthcare workers. So we all do our bit. And, the multifactorial nature of symptoms, you really have to attack it with getting the whole team surrounding the patient and kind of building a village of carers to support the family and the patient.
I mean, it's a beautiful way to describe it, actually, a village of carers. That's exactly what it is. You're building a really strong infrastructure support village team around person. It's not as simple as just one or two people. I think that's the thing maybe that gets missed, the depth and the variety that's involved. Something you flagged as well, though, is that earlier you said sometimes when people are going through those stages, they're processing their feelings, and part of your role is maybe helping them work through those emotions, right? So what might be some of the skills or tools that these various team members are trained in or go through training in or use to help people on this emotional journey when they're going through this experience?
That's a tricky, we do go through training. We are educated. We believe in, well, I'm speaking about the doctors anyway, and I'm sure this would relate to the other disciplines. I do believe in evidence-based medicine. Yeah. And we do what we can to stay on top of our game, to have continuing medical education, to learn about the latest developments. Everything really, even how one communicates with people using the right words. More and more research effort is being put into how we communicate properly. And so I guess it's a matter of educating yourself and keeping yourself updated. I don't know if that answers the question.
No, it definitely does. I mean, it's taken that time to.